They say the old St. Lazarus Hospital closed after a gas leak incident, but that wasn't true. Because gas leaks don't make patients disappear, and they definitely don't make security guards refuse to go near the third floor. This is what happened the night we went inside. It started as a stupid dare. Me and my 3 friends, Carlo, Miggs and Ryan, were filming urban exploration videos for fun. Nothing serious, just abandoned houses, old factories. But the hospital, that place had a reputation. Locals said you could hear hospital beds moving at night. Some claimed lights flickered on the 3rd floor, even though the electricity had been cut for years, and everyone agreed on one thing. If you hear a nurse calling your name, don't answer. We laughed it off. Big mistake. We got there around 11:48 p.m. The building looked worse up close. Broken windows, rusted gates, paint peeling like burned skin. The air smelled metallic, not like dust, like blood. Our flashlights barely cut through the darkness inside. Wheelchairs were overturned in the hallway. Old patient files scattered across the floor. A stretcher blocked the entrance to the emergency room. Then Ryan's camera glitched just for a second. He said it was probably interference, but the hospital had no electricity. So interference from what? We found the stairwell, and carved into the wall, scratched deep into the paint, were the words, "Don't let them see you." Miggs laughed nervously. See us? That's when we heard it, a hospital monitor beeping. Slow, flat beep beep beep, coming from the 3rd floor. We looked at each other, and for some reason we kept going. The 3rd floor felt colder, like stepping into a freezer. Room 36 had its door slightly open. Inside was a single hospital bed, and standing beside it was a nurse. White uniform, head slightly tilted, face hidden by shadow. We thought it was a prank, maybe another explorer. Carlo called out, "Hello." The nurse slowly turned her head toward us, and in a soft voice said, "You're not supposed to be here." Then the hallway lights flickered on, all at once. Every door slammed shut. Ryan dropped his camera, and when we looked back inside room 36, the nurse was gone, but the bed was empty. The sheets were still warm. We tried to run back to the stairs, but the hallway was longer now, much longer. The exit sign flickered at the far end, but it kept getting farther away. Then we heard it. Footsteps, not one pair, many, dragging like patients walking with broken legs. From every room, doors started creaking open. Hands reached out from the darkness, thin, pale, twisted. And behind us, the nurse's voice whispered, "You answered." Carlo screamed, because he had. When she said, "You're not supposed to be here," he responded, and that was enough. The lights went out. Complete darkness, all we could hear were breathing sounds. Too many to count. When the emergency lights flickered back on, Carlo was gone. No scream, no struggle, just gone. On the wall behind where he stood, fresh scratch marks appeared. One stays. We didn't wait. We ran. And somehow the stairwell appeared again. We burst outside at exactly 3 a.m. The next morning, we reviewed Ryan's camera footage. Everything was normal, until room 306. The camera captured something we didn't see. Behind us in the hallway, dozens of patients standing silently watching. And in the final frame before the battery died, Carlo was standing beside them, wearing a hospital gown, smiling. The hospital is still abandoned. But last week, the CCTV outside recorded movement on the 3rd floor. And one of the windows had fresh writing on it. 3 left, we were 4. Now we're 3. And I think they're waiting for us to come back. If you would never enter an abandoned hospital at night, comment "I'm not going right now," and follow and subscribe to Midnight PH Horror. Because next time, we're telling the story of what happened when someone actually went back, and not everyone came out.